Good morning, students. Our topic is today linen uniform tailor room, selection of uniforms. Right? Previously, we have done the linen room, uniform room, tailor room. We started at centralized and decentralized linen room. Planning of the linen room we have done, like including the location, space, entrance, floors and walls, lighting and ventilation, storage, solid linen area, linen exchange counter, inspection area, uniform storage area, guest laundry area, and linen room supervisor desk. Then we have done the functions of linen, right? Then purchasing of linen, it should be good quality at a cheaper price. Rub the sample against a dark surface. Check the wave with the magnifying glass. Check the assemblage. Subject the sample to number of washing. Hotels should be own its own linen. Then we have done the layout of the uniform room, right? Then linen room, we have these supplies, cupboard, tailor room, racks, work table, exchange lane, laundry counter, employee exchange counter. Okay. So we have done the linen storage. Storage is like freshly purchased linen during lower occupancy periods or slack season. Exercises linen can be removed from the circulation, packed and stored in the linen store. The store can also be used to store discarded linen, right? We have to separately labeled racks are maintained for storing discarded linens. Then we have done the some linen sheets, control sheets, room linen control sheets, laundry exchange form, then passed on. Conducting physical inventory, how we can done or end of the each or month or at least quarterly we have done the physical inventory. For this process, how executive housekeeping has accurate record of items in use, discarded, replacement, or lost and stolen. In this process, we can get the all the information, all the records we can maintain, or we can identify that how many things are we have to discarded, what we have to be replaced, and is there any lost and stolen, so that we can identify through the physical inventory. Helps in budget preparations and to ensure that the housekeeping department has enough supplies to meet demand, so that we can prepare the budget accordingly, so that we can use that enough supplies to meet the demand. And executive housekeeper works in coordination with the laundry manager in doing inventory. So we have to coordinate with the housekeeping executive with the laundry manager. So we can do the inventory. Generally, staff members work at team to conduct the inventory. As we have already discussed that we have to work in team, right? We have to one person does the count and the other notes down in the inventory count sheet, so that easily we can do the work. Inventory count sheet we have done. Inventory count sheet, guest room linen inventory form, then inventory sheet also. This is we have the master inventory control sheet. Now we have to learn about uniforms. We have to select uniforms. While we are designing uniforms, what kind of uniforms required? That profile of the employees we have to be think about first, and image and identity of the property. We have to think about that, and comfort in work, purpose of work, So we can do the properly designed, we can do the uniforms according to the purpose of work and comfort in wear. We have to make sure that, right? Because employees wear on a daily basis uniform, so that should be properly uh, comfort comfortable, right? So uniforms appearance and style, we have to firstly decide that what kind of appearance is this, how suppose it is a front office, then we have to prepare the accordingly. If it is a room service or that restaurant, so we can do the accordingly design according to the restaurant persons, then maintenance persons and security, then we have the accounts department. So accordingly we have to decide the appearance of the and style of the guest or staff. Climate condition of the place is also important, that what kind of climate is this in your place. So accordingly we have to choose the stuff, right? Budget and value for money. We have to prepare the budget also for any kind of uniforms. If we are planning to decide, then we have to decide the budget also, right? So that we can value for the money, or no expenses we can extend on that budget. So we have to make some budget related to the uniforms. Fabric should be good, right? Because it should be comfortable or on a daily basis we can wear. So fabric is very more important point while we are designing the or selecting the uniforms. Easy to availability of raw material. We can easily buy the that available in the market. That kind of clothes we can choose, right? Suppose we order some amount of meters clothes, right? But somehow we require more. So easily it should be available in the market so that we can purchase again, right? So staff turnover, staff, uh, like how many staff we are working with you. So that we have to also think about that, right? So accordingly we have to decide the uniform. Uniform issue slip, name of the employee, date, token number, date of joining, designation, department, uniform, number of sets, uniform issued on, uniform issued to personnel manager, and linen uniform room supervisor. So that signatures is required on that this form, and I accept responsibility of the uniforms issued to me. I understand that the uniform should not be taken out of the hotel premises on leaving the organization. The uniform shall be duly returned to the uniform room. In housekeeping department or in the hotel department, hotel, we can't taken out of the premises any kind of things, right? Hotel things, items. So we have to take the signatures also from the employee that he should not taken out of the hotel premises uniforms, right? So signatures of the employees we have to take. Uniform exchange slip, when we exchange the uniforms with the other departments. So uniform exchange slip, suppose serial number we have to write here, date, token number. What are the items? Suppose coats, saris, pants, shirts, caps, blouses, and linen and uniform room supervisor, employee, right? So we have to fill this uniform exchange slip. Then uniform register we have to maintain. Uniform register date we have to mention, laundry number, time received at counter, time cleared from counter, remarks in any linen and uniform room supervisor. So this form is also we have to fill as a register we have to fill on a daily basis, right? So that we can count how many things we have to like at what time we receive the counter laundry and time cleared from the counter. So we have to be mentioned over here. And linen and uniform room supervisor, they has to be signed here. Right? Then uniform inventory control form also we have to maintain. In housekeeping, we have to maintain all the records for everything, right? So same thing that inventory control form for the uniform also we are using. So quantity we have to write here, size, descriptions, unit cost, quantity size, description, right? So units. So this form also we have to fill. Uniform inventory control form. Calculation of par level for uniforms. Uniforms change every alternative day. Uniforms change every day. Total number of employees in the hotel, their departments and their designations, non-woman ratios, staff turnover patterns, frequency of laundering, time taken for laundering. So calculation of par level we have to do according to the uniforms. Like suppose one person will every day they will change or alternative days they can change. So that we can identify that par level or we can calculate that. So total number of employees in the hotel, their departments and their designations. This list is also we are having with us that we can do the par level or inventory for this linen or uniforms. Man and woman ratios we can calculate. The staff turnover patterns, frequency of laundering, time taken for laundering. So these all points it's important for the calculation of par level for uniform. Then selection of uniforms. Uniforms should have straight pockets, two roomy pockets inside jacket. Lengths should be alternative. Uniform should be suitable for housekeeping employees. Side slots should expand for easy access to pockets. Convertible collar with permanent stains. No decorative tufts or embroidery, but with logo. Style should be classic, not tire trendy. Look good on all employees. So these are some points while we are selecting the uniform, that this has to be, you have to be, remember these points while you are selecting the uniform, right?